Resident Evil Zero.
There we go, there we go. I had mute all microphones on like an idiot. Sorry about that. A long wait at the beginning. Let's see here. So, what is happening, everyone? Dr. Red here, and welcome to some more Resident Evil Zero. Now, last time, we got through, I would say, roughly close to half of the game. Pretty close. Let's see. Go and leave these here. Probably won't need those again. Yes, we got the water or blue Monteith key, the water Monteith or whatever it's called. Alright. So, sorry for the delay for this second part. I started this game like over a week ago. For the past like week and a half, I believe, I have been kind of focusing on my fighting game channel a little bit, making videos for it, videos. And now I'm not doing a shameless plug-in because I'm not mentioning what it's called. I don't think I even have it on my Twitch description, so I'm not trying to be a beta. Probably should have left those herbs. Well, I mean, I don't think we're going back down there, so I guess it's fine. Now, funny enough, the blue, I'm just gonna call it the blue key. I think they call it water Monteith or something. Water design. Yeah, water key or something. I'm just gonna call it blue key. Funny enough, the blue key only opens one door. I kind of wish they, kind of made one more room for it. But oh well. We'll leave this here for now as well. Also, we want Billy to have the shotgun. We'll do that because we want Billy to have a few spaces free. This game really is such a vibe. It's always great to come back to this one. Just such a good game, honestly. We will throw it away. Hold on, sorry, I'm just adjusting my mic a little bit. Hey, Dave, welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. It's been a minute, We're playing some Resident Evil Zero. Also, I think this is the first time you've heard me with this mic. How do you think it sounds, man? It's the Fifine K669B. It's so much better than the little, earbud I used to use, dude.
Sounds the same as the last one.
Sounds the same as the last one? You really think so? Maybe a bit better. I think the best thing about it for me is the no background static. Like, with the like little earbud mic, you would hear everything, just like so much static. You would hear the PlayStation fan, you will hear the air conditioning, you'll hear if someone's thinking drops a pin needle from the next room over, you would hear it. I just like how this one just pretty much just picks up my voice. That's my favorite thing about it, for sure.
Background noise cancelling is big, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that was my biggest issue with streaming, honestly. Was having to deal with so much background noise. It was so annoying. The peak of it was when why did I bring Billy in here? The peak of it was when before I cleaned out my PlayStation, and my PlayStation was just like 24/7 screaming and gasping for air. I'm honestly surprised that PlayStation is not broken. It still works.
Let's split up.
Stay there, Rebecca.
Roger.
This should do it. I know I mention this every single time, but I was genuinely surprised the first time I played this game where the puzzle was to literally play the piano again. I thought that was so silly, Billy. Oh no, can't hear that. Speaking of Billy Conan. I'm sorry. We'll get that Magnum bullet in a minute. We're not going to... We'll leave this... Nah. We really don't need to loot every single thing. I have a habit of just looting nearly everything when I play these old Resident Evil games. I keep thinking I'm going to need them, but you really don't. Usually by the end of the game, I just have like way more like ammo and stuff than I even know what to do with. I will snag this though. Honestly, we don't need it because we've got a bunch of healing back at the... We really don't need it. We got a bunch of healing back at the main hall. Screw it. Oh no. We forgot to give the tool to Billy. So now we're going to have to run into this guy again. 4 times, actually, now that I think about it. He's going to spawn. Then we got to try to get past this guy. We got to try to get past this guy again. And get past him again. So maybe we do need this now. Absolutely dodged. Gumby, is that what the tool's called? I never had any clue what this thing was called. Vice handle. You know, I never examined this thing.
The enemy LOL.
Out of all the times I've played this game, I've never examined it. Oh yeah, the enemy, yeah. Aren't they called Mimicry Marcus? That's what I always call them. Look at the detail they put in this thing. Resident Evil 0 just has so much detail in literally everything.
I mean Gumby the green claymation dude.
Gumby the green claymation dude. Man, I am in a different universe right now, aren't I? We are on 2 completely different wavelengths with that exchange. I got what you were trying to tell me wrong twice in a row. I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm young enough to still say the modern terms, okay? Give me this. And let's get out of here. There was this one claymation game. I forget what it's called. Neverhood, I believe is what it's called. That game was pretty cool. Yeah, I think it was called Neverhood. I always liked claymation. Very interesting art form. Alright. Now we can pick up that little magnum ammo in here and we can pretty much make our way out of here. So all we really need to do now is just get that last stone tablet. But the third one is like super easy.
This way.
Yeah.
That was a decent stair skate. So we got the battery. Man, I didn't realize they gave us 8 magnum for that. Just use that to get it out of our way.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll place that Duracell here. Yeah, like to get this third stone tablet, you literally just move this. I mean, I guess to be fair, you have to get the water motif first in order to get the battery, but nonetheless, the first two, you kind of have to jump through hoops a little bit. Well, not really. Yeah, kinda. Because you have to get the statues to begin with before getting to the basement. And then you have to save Rebecca once she gets, like, attacked by that little monkey thing before you can get the first stone tablet. So I guess all of them, kinda, you have to jump through hoops a little bit. I can never get this to line up properly. Every time I've tried, I've either done it too much or too little. So I have to do this. I think that's enough. Thank you. Alright, now this kind of comes to the point of the run where we pretty much have to make 2 trips.
Come on.
Okay.
Because in order to get to the church, you have to have the hook. You have to have the hook shot. Like, you have to have it at the church. So you have to bring the hook shot and you have to bring all 3 stone tablets. This is why I wish I don't really have much problems with storage in this game. I think people over-exaggerate how bad the problem is. But this is really the only part, to me, that's like a really kind of an issue. It's not that big of a deal still, but like... These should stack. I 100% think these should stack. And I think that the hook shot should only take one inventory slot. If they just did that, this part would not be an issue. But unfortunately they didn't, so you have to take 2 trips. If you want to bring all of your weapons, your ammo, not even healing, if you just want to bring your weapons and ammo, you still have to take 2 trips, arguably. Even if you... Not a voice crack. Oh wait, I forgot a singular Magnum ammo. Who's holding the Magnum? Okay, Rebecca's holding the Magnum. Alright. Let's find that Magnum real quick. There it is. Get over here. Pretty much going to save all of that Magnum for the final boss. Okay. Also, it's very important that you do all of your backtracking before getting to the church, or at least, putting the stone tablets into the observatory. Trust me, it's a living nightmare if you don't. Unless you're not planning to if you're planning to backtrack, you want to take 2 trips now as opposed to later. That's what I'm trying to say. The reason why is because once you put the stone tablets into the observatory, it moves. And what it's going to do is, if you try to backtrack, it's going to bring you to this hallway with a bunch of those monkey enemies. Like, one of the most annoying enemies in the entire franchise. Okay, let's see. I'm probably going to bring 1 healing. I mean, it's not like I need a weapon, so I'll just leave it here. Just to make sure I can grab everything I need.
Let's split up.
Okay.
Again, another thing that I mention every time I play this game, the inventory management is really not that big of a deal. Or, not even really the inventory management that people complain about. It's specifically the no item box that people hate. It's really not that big of a deal, like I've mentioned. The biggest issue that comes from it is this, where it's just like, literally just like maybe 3 minutes at most of taking 2 trips before moving on to the, like the second half of the game. Well, a little bit less than second half. About 60, I would say we're about 63% of the way through. Just really rough guess. We'll bring 1 healing just for the heck of it. I think that's all I need to bring, right? We really don't need it. Is this another healing? It sure is, good grief. I'll take this one. We're still getting loaded on healing. Again, like I said, usually when I play these old ones, I just have a habit of just looting borderline everything, whether I need it or not. We're still getting stacked. Super stacked on ammo and healing. My issue with this game is just the slowness, the general slowness of it. Like, this one's definitely a slow burner. Like, I can't think of another Resident Evil game that has more door animations than this one. There's no way there's another Resident Evil game with more door animations than this one. Alright, now that everything's here, we can move the thing now.
Let's regroup.
Roger.
And then we'll loot our stuff back in a second. Just everything in this game just feels very, just like weirdly slow. Like the pickup animations, switching to your character slow. Again, there's like more doors in this game than any other classic Resident Evil game ever. And every single one of them have a door animation. The door animation is really slow. Just very slow in general. And don't forget the inventory. Like, there is no item box, which again is not that big of a deal. But when you stack that on top of all the other slowness, where you're constantly managing 2 inventories, you're constantly switching items, you're constantly dropping items and picking up items. When you add that slowness onto the already general slowness this game has, it just feels very slow paced at times. Like, it's not a super long game. Like, on just a casual playthrough, I can beat the game usually in about 3.5, 4 hours. Like, it's not like a very long game, but it feels long because just how slow paced it can feel sometimes. Like, excellent game. I love this game, though. Absolutely love this game. I don't know why I did that in an accent, but I did. Can't carry it. Oh, we need a... change. I wanted to pick up one of these healings for the Batman. Alright. That's my issue with the game. Which, that's something that I feel a lot of people do. Like, people can criticize things in any way they want, right? But I feel like something that a lot of people do is they find one issue with a game and they overblow that issue like tenfold. I feel.
Let's split up.
Okay.
Like, instead of talking about some of the issues this game actually has, which I guess the no item box is an issue if you want to call it one. But people, instead of talking about some of the problems this game has, like some actual problems, like I mentioned about it being slow and stuff, they just say no item box, game sucks, or story is weird, game sucks, or no cool bosses, they just use giant animals, game sucks. I don't know. Maybe that's just how I look at it. This music's so good. And I'm kind of going on a tangent here, I know, I'm sorry. But I think another thing, kind of tying into that a little bit, I think another thing that people do is they kind of nitpick what's good and bad, and they'll have these tinted glasses for something that they love and won't criticize its flaws. But when it comes to jumping on the let's hate on this bandwagon, they will criticize the same thing. They'll criticize something that this game has when the game that you absolutely love and thinks a 10 out of 10 does like the kind of same thing. And that goes about like the bosses in this game. Like, people criticize how this game's bosses are just like a giant scorpion or giant bat. I mean, yeah. But Resident Evil 1 also did that. We got the giant Snake Eon, and he's copy-pasted later for a second boss fight. You got the giant spider, Black Tiger, in Resident Evil 1. So why should Resident Evil 0 get hate for some of its bosses kind of being like, you know, a giant scorpion or a giant centipede, if the oh-so-praised Resident Evil 1 also does that? Like, no one's talking about if the boss is fun or not, or if it's well-designed or not. They're just criticizing that, oh, it's just like it's a giant bat, dude. That's kind of generic. That's not very creative. Then how come Resident Evil 1 can't get criticized for that? Yes, I know I'm going on a tangent. Alright, let's see if we can do this correctly. Oh boy! Okay. Oh, I hit him twice. Okay, that's okay. So I did not do the strat. But we did hit him twice, so he's already pretty close to death. Oh, I hit? That's crazy. I should not have done that. That was so silly. Okay. That was an insanely bad Batman fight. But we're going to ignore it. Okay, go and use this. Just clean up our inventory a little bit, grab this, and we're pretty much ready to head to the church. Well, I mean, we are there. It's pretty much a hidden lab. I always just call it the church, though. Alright, Miss Chambers, we need your assistance. Like the little spinneroonie I did. Totally intentional. I think Resident Evil 4 is probably... Just continuing the rant, essentially rant I'm going on about. It's not a rant, I'm just going on a tangent, I guess. But anyways, I think Resident Evil 4 is like the prime example of, you know, those glasses I'm talking about, where it just gets infinite, or specifically talking about the original, infinite amount of praise. People don't want to criticize it. It's perfect. The remake sucks. Okay, I mean, most people agree the remake was good, but you know what I mean. Like, I love Resident Evil 4. Like, you already know how much I love Resident Evil. And 4 is no exception. I bloody love that game. That game's a masterpiece. That game has some flaws, dude. In my opinion, it's one of the more flawed Resident Evil games in general. Like, for one, the game just feels dragged out. The village is amazing. Like, the first, 3.5 hours of the game, which is already a decent length game. But, like, the first 3.5 to 4 hours of the game, absolutely masterpiece.
Let's regroup.
Every single time I play it, I kind of get that feeling like, oh, this is why everyone thinks this is, like, the best game ever made. Like, I get it. The combat feels good. It looks amazing. Has a bunch of, baked-in lighting and stuff. It looks awesome. It has awesome weapons, awesome enemies, awesome bosses, awesome story, awesome areas. Just everything. It's just awesome. And then you make it to the castle, which is fine. It still looks really nice. There's some areas in the castle that genuinely look amazing, especially on the HD version, what I play on. But it definitely takes a dip in quality for me. Like, the level design, it's just not, I'm gonna be honest, it's just not as good. A lot of the bosses in around the castle area of the game too, like Salazar is kind of mediocre. I usually just use the rocket launcher to skip them. The Novistadors are annoying. I'm surprised the remake didn't make the Novistadors any better. They almost made them worse. The stinking area in the castle, the water hall, is annoying. Like, the area looks nice, but it's just walk over here, press a button, and then walk back and press another button. But the catch is that we're going to copy paste 600,000 enemies. Like, when you're 4 or 5 hours deep into a game, fighting a horde of essentially the same enemies you've been fighting since the beginning, it's not going to be that fun. Let's just be real. I have no problem with the game being long anymore. If you've asked me, just last month, I would pretty much, with no hesitation, say a game should not be longer than 6 hours. That is my sweet spot, and that's the max. But I kind of changed my mind a little bit on that. You can make a game 20 hours long, but you gotta justify it being that long. You gotta innovate it. You gotta make it not get stale. You can't drag out the areas. Now I'm going on a tangent again, I'm sorry. I sound like a Resident Evil 4 hater, but I'm really not. And the island is I've already talked about this a million times, so I'm just going to wrap it up really quick. The castle's still good. It just has a lot of annoying areas, and it kind of feels a little bit burnt out. And the island, other than Krauser and the final boss, is kind of boring. The Regenerators are cool, but they're not fun to deal with. It just kind of feels like the game should have, when you get to the island, just immediately get into the Krauser stuff and then wrap it up with Saddler. At least to me. Ooh, do we have the shotgun with Rebecca? I hope I do. Yep, see? It doesn't really matter about your positioning and whatnot, just kind of, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Good luck. See? That is dead on. See, that didn't do it either. And that didn't do it either. Like, that is proof right there. My southern accent came out a lot there. My apologies. I don't really want to use that because we're going to have to deal with the hunters in a minute. Do it anyways. Couple of things I forgot to grab. So now we're going to do this. I thought it would have gave me the option to craft. Kind of like the herbs do. But I guess not. There we go. Missed a few things, and now we're going to head back to Billy. Well, not head to Billy, but send the stuff to Billy. First off, I wish it would let you send multiple items at once. Kind of ties into what I was talking about, how just general slowness. We're going to drop a few things here, actually. And look at all those shells. Boom. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and send those up. Man, this music. Actual S tier music, dude. I thought I had some coffee with me. Guess not. I've already had a cup today, so it's not too big of a deal. I'll drink it off the stream. After roonings, per se. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and send these firebomb bottles. Or Molotovs. What made me call them firebomb bottles? I remember that being a term for some game I play. Firebomb bottles. Alright, so essentially... See? Hit. Absolutely perfect. The perfect outcome. Sorry for that plosive there. I need to get me a pop filter. I stay generally a little bit far away from my mic as to like prevent plosives and stuff. Still need one though. One more thing we need to grab before getting back to Rebecca. This area of the game really isn't that long. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, Roonies. I'm just gonna go ahead and waste this ammo. I'll do one for you. Grab this. We can run here, but I'm just gonna use this ammo so I don't have to get rid of it later. Gonna replace them later with explosive rounds for the final boss. I need to think of like new topics to talk about on stream. I'm always talking about like, again, I was thinking a lot of Resident Evil 4, but I always talk about that, how my criticisms with it. I'm always talking about that the item box is not that big of a deal in this game, and that the problem with the game is its slowness. I'm just rehashing I'm rehash browning the same concepts, dude. Concepts? I mean convos. Alright, I'm back. I have returned. I already got what I need, okay. Valid. I need to go back to just using the D-pad for this game because my controller drift is getting crazy bad. Well, not drift, but I do have drifts, but not much. The problem is it just not really working. See, don't really need that handgun ammo. Again, I just have a habit of just over looting. We're just gonna leave that ammo. I got to learn to let go, dude. Should grab this. Hopefully I get better luck with the shotgun decaps because I do not want to enter the breeding room without a lot of health. Well, I mean, I want to be full health and have an herb on me. That's what I'm trying to say. Make sure not to run into you, and we're good to go. We could go in there and get that herb, but we're just gonna go for it. We'll be fine. Stay right here where we can manage them. Oh crap. Not that bad. The smart thing to do would have been to have the explosive rounds with me, those last two acid rounds, but I prefer using shotgun here, so I don't have to keep switching. You get plenty of shells anyways, like look at us, we got so many shells. More than we know what to do with.
WSG.
Hey, dude, what's going on? What's going on? We playing some Resident Evil Zero. In my opinion, one of the most underrated Resident Evil games. How you doing today, my friend?
Tired.
Tired, yeah. You need some Maxwell House, dude. Okay, 4863. 4863. I'm surprised I don't have this memorized yet. Okay. Alright, this is the last time we need to use the hook shot. So after this point right here, we'll never have to worry about it again. Which helps a lot. Okay. Now, funny enough, once you open this door, it stays open.
This way.
Okay.
Alright. Now, after this point, we're going to be separated from Billy, so let's go ahead and... Honestly, our inventory looks fine. Oh, did I leave the Magnum? Oh, I left the Magnum at the church. Hold on, I'll get Billy to go get it real quick.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Just take a minute. I knew I was missing something. I definitely want to have the Magnum. Because you get, like, we have, what, 9 Magnum? Like, that's a ton. I'm pretty sure the Magnum we get comes with some, too. Now, let's see. Did I put it in here, or did I leave it, like, in the chapel? Okay, I left it. I'm surprised that Lami never got up yet. Oh, I forgot that a zombie spawns here. That's awesome. I completely forgot about that. Do any more spawn?
Why do Gigas stem Dran SP fast?
Why do Gygus stam drain so fast? Gygus? Like from Earthbound? Man, I wish I had a way to stream Earthbound. That is one of my favorite stinking games ever made. I was able to stream it once, but that was the most back alley setup you'll ever see. Absolute masterpiece of a game.
Formaro. I mean Ark.
From Ark? Like Ark Survival? Ark Survival Evolved? I'm sorry, I'm tripping today. I hope I got it right that time. Like a Gigasaurus or whatever? Actually, we need to get Rebecca down here, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ark. I don't know. I've actually, I never really played that game. The only time I really played that game was a share play with my friend.
Let's go.
Okay.
But the only problem was, like, his internet was so bad that it was basically unplayable. Oh my gosh, I did not give the Magnum to Rebecca. That's not good. It's really not that big of a deal, honestly. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I can't move. That should have grabbed me, by the way. I remember him telling me it was a pretty good game, though. It's not that big of a deal. We don't have Magnum. We just need to make sure we have it for the other bosses. That works. Oh wait, there's probably already some Magnum in here, isn't there? Oh wow, oh wow, I actually got 8 Magnum like already in it. That's actually insane.
Our end game tames.
Gygus are in-game tames. Oh, okay. You'd think that'd be really good then. There we go. I was able to get the stair skate at the very end. Man, I just got myself in the mood to play Earthbound now. I might have to try to figure out how to emulate it. I won't be able to stream it, sadly, but I definitely want to try to play it soon. Go and safety save.
They have the worst stam.
They have the worst. Excuse me. So it's not even that they just have bad stamina. They have the worst in the game. Do they have anything to make up for it? Like maybe they do a ton of damage or something? You know, glass cannon, I guess. Alright, one of my favorite bosses. In just a minute. I forgot about the hunter room. Also, look at that. Look at this image here. Like, look at that. We have to fight that thing. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, oh goodness, we're going to have to fight that monstrosity.
They hit hard and high HP too.
Ooh, crap. Don't calm him, please. Thank you. They hit hard and high HP too. Oh, okay. So at least there is like some payoff for it. So it's not all bad. Okay, so I'm glad that we don't have to immediately heal. I usually get hit a little bit more in the hunter room. So we can take, if anything, we can take at least one hit from the tyrant before having to heal. What's this? Oh, ink ribbons.
But impossible to tame. And I got 2.
But they impossible to tame, and I got 2. Oh, you got 2 of them? Nice. Which arc are you talking about? The first one or the second one? Because I know they made a sequel for it. The one I'm thinking of is the first one that my friend showed me. Oh, we have to drop something. Oh, we do have to heal. Okay, that's fine. We kind of needed to heal anyways. All right. So we're going to use some Magnum, not all of it, and then we will go to shotgun. Save the rest for the final boss.
The second Mobley one.
Oh, the second mobile one. Oh, okay. I didn't know they had it on mobile. That's pretty cool. This is how I normally do it. Like, make sure you specifically choose one side to commit to so he turns that way. See, so everyone's saying closer to the left. See, so he'll turn that way. Uh-oh. Alright, switch to shotgun. One, maybe 2 more hits. One more. Really? Man's a tank. My man's a tank. Oh crap. There we go. I got a little nervous there. I think we can just run here. Let's try it. Go good Giga Chad mode. Oh man. The camera change messed me up. I almost had it though. Usually just running here, you'll be fine. Little glitch here. I think I said in the last stream that I would show this. Don't know why that works, but it does. You can't really stair escape there, can you?
I'll go.
Yeah.
Have no clue why I went up there. Oh. What are ink ribbons? Chilling with the ink ribbons.
Let's regroup.
Okay. You stay here.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Come on.
Roger.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
I don't I don't know if it's even possible to walk past someone without getting bit. Maybe you gotta shoot them first. That's probably what it is.
This way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my mic a little bit. There we go. Sorry about that. Almost boss time.
Let's split up.
Okay.
No, I don't think I've ever done this boss with both characters. That would probably be a disaster.
Okay.
I think Billy got hit once, so I'm just going to go and use this. Okay, now we're just going to head forward here. And hope. Yeah. Absolutely avoided. Oh. We're over here being a beta. We'll grab this on our way up here.
Follow me.
Okay.
I think I went the wrong way.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
This way.
Okay.
Let's split up.
Roger.
This way.
Roger.
I can't find the Magnum. Hold on, let's save real quick.
self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Gonna call it here. Sorry for no mic for the ending. We'll be back tomorrow.